forces are under attack.
Should you become a nuisance, I'll kill you myself.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War. It's remastered, it's a cheese comp. It's been a while, I know, it is number 13. Let's go ahead and get started with Bisu versus Soulkey. Can't get much better than this, can it? Top right, it's gonna be Soulkey, current Bonjour, currently in ASL 19. Bottom right, it is Bisu. Bisu says, I am your fan. Soulkey, he's under a barcode name. And Soulkey's like, do I know you? And then starts talking in Korean. And let's see if Bisu responds and says, hey, it's Bisu under a barcode name. I'm a dancer. I'm a fan. He says, everybody's a fan of Soulkey, man, and how he's been playing recently. These are all recent cheese games from Pro League or Ladder, sent to me by RJB, so you know that they are good, man. Woo! Let's get excited for this cheese compilation. Again, number 12. The first cheese compilation took off, and we've been doing them for a while now, for years. And to celebrate ASL 19, I figured I would cast another one. RJB got me this back in March, but I kind of forgot about it because I have 3 kids and I have 3 brain cells. You know that. And here we are now in April with the cheese comp. So, gateway opening, blind in this PvZ against Soulkey is Bisu. His heart rate is up because Soulkey's PvZ is so solid, and it's a 2-gate opening here from our guy Bisu. It looks like a hatch first play. Yes, indeed it is. Hatch first. Here from Soulkey, he does need money, but winning professional StarCraft, especially in ASL, will help with that. He won the last 3 ASLs. SSL was branded to ASL, so the last 3 ASLs, man. And I think it's going to go for a little bit of a fake cannon rush here. Yeah? Maybe? The Overlord sees that it isn't a forge, so no sense in trying to fake him out. Just put your minerals into zealots, into 2 zealots at a time, and the spawning pool is halfway done here from Soulkey. But Soulkey, let's see how he holds it off here. So the rush distance is fairly short here on Fighting Spirit. Oh, well, short for a 4-player map. The Overlord says, I'm going to send down... the Overlord says, I'm going to perch right here and see how many zealots are going to come out. But I think this Overlord has it covered. But anyway, these drones are like, run! Run from the zealot. He is mean. He is chunky. He is armored, man. 1 armor. There we go. So sniping down the probe. That probe is a little bit of extra DPS there. That is nice to help the zealots. We've got 4 sets of lings popping. And here they are. Here they are, man. Throwing down a creep colony. Hoping to make it a sunken here. And 3 zealots can take down 8 zerglings. Well, 10 zerglings. No engagement, no engagement. 4 zealots here. 4 zealots with pretty healthy shields and healthy HP. Okay, here's the engagement. No sunkens helping. And, oh, goodness gracious, Bisu. Excellent micro there. Okay, so there's a zealot down, and there's a zealot down. So good micro there again from Soulkey. And then the sunkens are up, and the 2-gate is vanquished. Ow. And throwing... changing up and throwing down a probe that was here. Still making zealots here. Okay. No gas, no follow-up, I guess, for Bisu. Creep colony into a sunken. This is 1 sunken. We're trying to mine from this natural, but it's making it very, very hard here with these zealots. Bam, takes down the creep colony because it was not a sunken and could not defend itself. Oh no. Yeah, I think Soulkey has held this off, but I think Bisu disagrees, man. He is still sending 2 zealots across the map like clockwork here. He's got 17 workers on 1 base, no gas, just making pylons, so he has enough supply for the zealots. And we've got Lings here. We've got Lings here. We've got Zealots here. Everything is just kind of checking each other out. The Overlord, again, is here. He's scouting. You know how many Zealots are here, man. Are we going to try to expand behind this 2-gate Bisu? That is a bold strategy. Are we going to do it? The Overlord says, come on, do it. Do it, do it. You know I'm going to flood you with Lings if you do it right now. Come on. Macro hatch inside the main. Can't really mine from the natural base because the Zealots are providing a little bit of security back here. 3 kills on that Zealot. Not bad. The other ones are not doing crazy well on their kill counts. Metabolic Boost getting fired up at 5 minutes. Because, you know, that's a regular game from Soulkey. Yeah, 2-gate opening here from Bisu, man. We've seen Bisu do this. There's the expansion. And these are the Zealots providing a bit of a wall. These Lings, I don't think they can get through. If they try to run, it's going to be bad. So, we're going to play the game. We're going to hack at your gateway and force you out and then try to run past you. But speed's not done yet. It's so hard to play that game. Zealots moving into the main base of Soulkey, though. And what do we got? What is the play here, folks? It is going to be 1 drone down. Kind of hard to see what's going on in all of this chaos. The Overlord hiding a little bit, too. Yeah, a couple drones down here. Other ones getting pulled out, running away. Lings dealing with these dudes. That's a 1-kill Zealot. That's all he's probably going to get. This Zealot's got 3 kills and probably all he might get here as well. So, shutting the Zealot pressure down. And the next wave of Zealots is heading up to the natural base. This is so touch and go, man. Beast is at 22 to 11 workers. His macro has been crazy good all through this. Because, again, you can make probes and Zealots at the same time. Guess what Zerg can't do? Can't really use the same production to go for Lings and drones simultaneously, can ya? I don't know about this, man. Soulkey seems like he's in trouble. It really does. Man. Oh my gosh, this cannon is everything. So one of the gates dies. Bisu lets it go down. As long as this cannon lives, I think he's okay. But we are nothing but pumping Lings. There is nothing else coming from Soulkey other than 100 Lings. He goes for the dive on in. He's killing Zealots. Lings are dying too. A lot of blood on the ground. Lings get into this main mineral line. Maybe only 3 of them are here, though. They jump on the cannon. That's massive. Forcing a cancel on the cannon means future Ling pressure will be good, and it's good because he's got 7 sets of Lings, 14 Lings on the way. What did I say? I said if you try to expand on Soulkey right now, he is going to flood you with Lings, and then good luck with that, man. He's maybe the best Zergling player in the world. We've seen him beat Snow with nothing but Zerglings before. And if you can pull that off, you're pretty Gosu, man. This is tight. This is a tight game. Still trying to get a cannon up. Lings hacking away at the natural base. I mean, killing it would be a great boon here from Soulkey. He kills a probe. He kills another probe. Lings jump on that cannon. Absolutely not. Trying to kill this pylon to depower this gateway. And then guess what? No more Zealot productions happening. Who's making a Corsair? Bisu, that's not what kind of game this is. You cannot consistently be producing Corsairs here. Are you insane? I think Bisu is dead. I think he misread entirely what Soulkey's response would be. He just tried to make too many probes, tried to tech up too much. Soulkey was like, yeah, I'm pretty good with 11 drones, thanks. And GG. I think this game was winnable by Bisu. I really do. I think he could have won it. I think if he basically gets cannons up faster, techs into like Dragoons, a lot of cannons behind the wall, 2 or 3 hard walls, right? And then goes for the expand. These Lings aren't getting through that. But he tried to be greedy. Tried to get the second base up. Tried to get 1 cannon up. Nope. Not allowed. Too late on it for sure. Tried to just make too many probes. And tried to get up to Corsairs. I mean, yeah, I guess if the Corsairs had come out and killed all the Overlords, it would have supply blocked Soulkey and basically lost him the game. But Soulkey was not going to let that happen. He was pumping Lings. He had 7 sets of Lings at a time. I can't remember the last time I saw 7 sets of Lings at a time in a game like this. I mean, sure, at 20, 30 minutes in a late game PvZ, absolutely. Or a TvZ, absolutely, yeah. But no, not here, man. Not here. So Soulkey, this is why you're scary, man. This is all it is. 16,000 to 16,000 points there. But man, the outproduction 2-to-1, outkill about 2-to-1. But the future was the future here, right? Lings all over your stuff, you dead. So that's game 1. How fun has this been so far already? I'm going to go with insanely fun. We're going to be here with more cheese all throughout the next hour. So go get yourself a snack, get a drink. We're going to be here. Hit that like button. Be right back. Game 2, we've got best. It's Royal. 2 insanely good players here. Top left, it is Royal. Top right, it is best. Woo! What an incredible game 1 that was. And we have only got more incredible games to follow. Oh, so who's going to be the cheeser here, huh? Huh? Who knows? Nobody knows, except the person who is planning on cheesing, dude. Royal, ASL champion, best. Maybe the best PvT player in the world right now. He's not going to win ASL 19 because you have to get through Soulkey, and his PvZ is kind of not as great. But man, PvT, best has it handled. But I did cast an excellent Right Sky versus Best game in my live stream last week, which if you're not watching the live streams, I've got pro games just like this one out there. So, I mean, I lost my job last September, so we are trying to get back on our feet, trying to basically make a full go of being a full-time streamer here. And so far, into April 2025, it's working out. So thanks to the support, patrons, people who super chat, people who leave super thanks on the videos too. It all adds up. Looking good. So, what do we got? No proxies, nothing insane here at all. I mean, it looks like might, I'm going to say might be saving up for a Nexus first here is best. Just based on the fact we're getting into the 200 mineral realm. Rack's coming up at the top of the ramp here from Royal. He's not going to play it, you know, he knows it's best. He's not going to play it risky against the purple Protoss player. Not today. Yeah, and it's definitely a Nexus first here from the Protoss. So, hey, I'm not sure if this is cheese necessarily, but the response here from Royal, well, I don't know what it's going to be because he's scouting the wrong direction. He's scouting the wrong way, folks. He is going counterclockwise. He should have gone clockwise, but that's some of the RNG in Brood War. You choose the wrong way to scout, you might be too late to see something like this and do anything about it. Although, I will tell you that game between Right Sky and Best, Right Sky came, pulled some boys, pulled some SCVs, brought some Vultures and some Marines, and killed Best's second base when Best went Gateway Cybercore Expand. Like, Best was playing it safe, and Right Sky was like, no, you're not, and killed his Nat. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. He is going for the cross scout, though. So he goes bottom left, and instead of continuing around, he goes cross spawn to the top right from that position. He's assuming, he's like hoping and praying this is where the Protoss is, and I mean, it worked out. He sees the Nexus first. Marines already heading out that way. He's getting lucky a little bit. SCV coming across the map too. Probe says, oh, son of a gun. That's a bunker being thrown up just outside of the natural. I mean, that's not as bad as bunker being thrown up right here, but it's this fallback position here from Royal. I like it. I like it a lot. The follow-up is 2 gates, Zealot production, cybernetic score, 4 Dragoons in case any Vultures show up, because there is gas coming in back home from Royal. Secondary bunker position coming up. Probes are like, wait, what? I feel like Best is caught by surprise here. I don't know why. Zealots are far too late to stop this bunker. He's going to jump on it. He's got to jump on it. Yeah, and no, he's not even trying to kill the bunker. He's just going after the Marine straight up. The micro is a little bit too good. The Zealot is here. Fell back into the secondary bunker, and now not even bunkering up, just being like, we're going to kill the Zealots. They're being body blocked. Oh, hang on. They're not being body blocked anymore. Maybe get inside the bunker, guys. Maybe get inside that high ground. Oh, man. And there it is. Inside the high ground bunker. This SCV has a kill, by the way. Killed a probe up here. This one has no kills whatsoever. And we're done. That's it. This Nexus is dead. I don't know what Best is going to do about it. He will not have a range at all. And he GG's out. Yeah. So getting a little bit lucky there. Was Royal. Yeah. If he'd scouted this later, I don't think the response is as crisp or on time. I love the secondary bunker, the fallback position, and then the primary bunker being here in range of the Nexus. Yeah, he's got gas. He was throwing up a factory in case he needed it. He didn't. These Marines were heroes. I'm not sure a single Marine died today. I'm not sure any of the Marines produced in this game died. That is great micro. here by Royal. It shows why he has the talent to win an ASL, which he's done. And we'll see how he does in ASL 19. But, dude, great game here from Royal. Excellent job. And again, if he had continued to scout around this bottom area and then come back up, I think it might have been too late. That would have hurt. That would have hurt immensely. So, GG. GG. End of the day. 4,800 points. Yeah, 9-0 kill-death ratio. 9-0. Elite. Elite. No buildings died. Well, they were going to die, but they didn't die. So, GG. Next up, let's find, I don't know, let's get a little TVZ set up here. We're trying to get all the races represented in this cheese comp. How's that sound? We're on Pantheon. It is Jaedong. It is Royal. Top left, it's a Zerg player, Teal. Jaedong. And in the bottom right, we got Royal. He's back under his last Smurf name, which is very funny because Last is an incredible Terran player who has a lot of success over the last couple of decades, man. Elder Statesman, as far as I am concerned. So, who's going to be the cheeser here? There will be an SCV already moving out. It was a proxy here from Royal. And I think maybe it's going to be, I don't know, maybe a 9 pool here from our guy, Jaedong. Let's say the prediction is a 9 pool. Got a drone. We're going to make another drone. We are not. Okay. No, we did. We did, actually. Okay. Here it is. Walling off on the low ground, which is pretty good, but can be pretty vulnerable to pool first plays. Nah, made an overlord. Okay, fine. So maybe an overpool then. Dang it, Jaedong. What are we doing? What is the cheese here? Is it a command center first out of Royal? No way. No way is it. Not against Jaedong. There we go. Barracks coming up. Good little Terran that he is. He knows what's up here. And no, Jaedong's just going to hatch first. Okay, so it's a very standard macro opening from both players. Who the heck is going for the cheese here? RJB does not accidentally send me not cheese for the cheese compilation. I promise you that. So, in RJB we trust. What do we got? What do we got? SCV, yeah, hunting for an overlord here. Doesn't find it, so it's going to check bottom left. Might actually run into this drone. Give him an indication of what's going on here, too. Might save him some time if these guys meet. Yeah, he sees the drone, and he's like, oh, so you're probably up there, then. No, he doesn't do that. Oh, well, now he does. Now he's like, okay. Flinging our way back up this way. Extractor pool's on the way. This is like every other TVZ that I cast. This is incredibly macro-style opening. What is the deal here? Marine walking out. Look, Royal is one of those dudes who will just send 4 Marines out at weird times when the Zerg player is not expecting any kind of an attack. Who attacks with 4 Marines, says the Zerg. And then Royal says, I do, and then they lose. And by they, I mean the Zerg loses. That might be what this is. He's just making Marines. Got a 3rd one on the way. Got a 4th one on the way. Says that Overlord's probably heading down this way now. If we can catch it and kill it, that'd be massive. He's going to go hunt it. Yeah, I think he's hunting the Overlord, which is pretty exposed right there, Jaedong. SCV says, how many lings you got? 2? Yeah, seems doable, doesn't it? Yeah, these lings are trying to save the Overlord. They're like, please, save him. Oh, he's not going to get it out. He's not going to get it onto the high ground. He's not going to save it. No, he doesn't. Ow, get supply blocked at 3 minutes. That's really bad. Really bad. And then he gets a couple extra early hits off on these lings. And then this guy's like, we can kill that ling too. Dude, this early game is all in favor. And then a vulture shows up. Oh no. And then we don't have a sunken. He's trying to get a creep colony up, but look at this. Dude, he faked like he was expanding with this wall off at the front. Got a factory down. Got that early Overlord kill. And this isn't even a sunken yet. He's sunkening up. It's taking marine hits already. The Spire's no... I would cancel the Spire right now. You don't need a Spire. Oh my gosh, the bunker is down. Who bunker rushes like this? Who? Look at this. Vulture providing support for this little bunker setup. Not even repairing the bunker. He's not even repairing the bunker. That's how much he doesn't care. And then Jaedong... Jaedong GG's out. Oh no. Oh no. That What an incredible build order that was from Royal, dude. He pretends he's like, okay, barracks into an expansion, la 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 la, but no. It was into a factory. He kills the Overlord to supply block Jaedong here. And then, yeah, Jaedong's like, yeah, I bet you don't have a Vulture. And then he does have a Vulture, man. He's got a Vulture, and the creep is not far enough away that he can't throw down a bunker at the creep colony, kills the Sunken, and that was it. What an incredible play here from our guy. 4 kills, 1 kill, 4 kills. Another Marine in there has got 1 kill. The Vulture, that guy's got 4 kills on that Vulture too. Yeah, incredible cost efficiency, man. That is sick. My goodness. Imagine finding that on ladder. Yeah, 17 to 2 kill death ratio. Royal taking it to Jaedong. Big time. Ugh. This is so fun. Hope you're having a great time. Tap that like button if you are. Let's keep going. Best Shiny Apocalypse. Yes, it is the best Shiny Apocalypse you can find these days, folks. Bottom left, it is Shiny. Yellow Terran. Bottom right, Teal Protoss, it is best. Yes, Shiny has been banned from ASL competitions for failing to show up to previous ASLs. And I kind of feel like he needs another chance, man. He is an incredible Terran player. He is still playing in Pro Leagues and stuff and on ladder. He is an incredible player, man. He takes down players like Snow and Jaedong. He takes Math off of Soulkey sometimes. So Best is in for it here. But again, the best TVP player, but not when it's a Nexus first against Royal, dude. Royal is 2-0 in this cheese compilation. Oh, man, that was so good last game. Jaedong just going for a classic 2-hatch Muta opening. Nothing to worry about. Loses that first Overlord, which totally sucks. And then, oh no, a bunker's coming up at the edge of the creep and didn't quite respond to it properly. And then just dead. Dead. So what do we got? Gateway coming up inside the house. No proxy racks. Are we going to get proxy racks today? I don't know. I feel like the last cheese comp we had some proxy racks. Well, this was coming up safely inside the main. This is the lesson of this cheese comp, folks. You can do a cheesy build keeping your gateways inside your house or keeping your barracks inside your house. You don't have to proxy them. You probably already knew that. But in case somebody's watching who's like, oh, okay. Scribble's note, can proxy building my racks inside my base. Got it. Get it? Got it. Good. Isn't it crazy that StarCraft is still going strong in 2025? Come on. I mean, if you had told me back in 1998, hey, this game you love so much, you will be casting it for an audience of thousands in 2025. I would have been like, nah, man, that's crazy. That's not how video games work. You can't do that. There's not that much interest in them. By golly, yes, indeed. The internet got better. Everything got better. Some things got worse, actually. And here we are. Factory coming in from our guy, Shinee. This is all pretty standard stuff so far. Cybercore, gas. Singularity charge getting fired up after the first Dragoon. Ready? Ready, steady, bam. Got it. Okay, so ranged Dragoons can handle a lot of stuff, especially early Vultures or tanks that are coming out of here from Shinee. So Best is prepared as well as he can, considering he's playing blind. He can be aggressive with the Dragoons too, which is also nice. Yeah, I mean, this build in PvT allows you to do many, many things, and he's not being greedy. He's not trying to cut corners. He's not trying to delay range on his Dragoons so he can make Reavers. We've seen that build on the channel fairly recently too. He is going to try to expand now that he's got Dragoons out, which again can handle a lot. So we're machine shopping too, not even making a vulture. Just being like, yo, what's up? Second base. 2 factory on 1 base here. This might be a little move out from Shinee. I would not be surprised if he gets tank. Maybe tries to fire up a quick siege mode or something. Yeah, see, this Dragoon is like, I'll fight you. I know it's 8 hits to kill a friggin' SCV. Which is the most annoying thing in PvT from the Protoss perspective, I imagine. Although, I don't know. Maybe the fact that siege tanks exist is also pretty bad. Not sure that's annoying as much as that is just deadly. And Imba, right? That's a different thing. The fact that SCVs take so many hits from a Dragoon to die is not Imba. It's just annoying. Yeah, I don't know. He's trying to poke, but I don't see it. Siege tank is going to show up. Bunker's going to be done. Yeah, siege tank's out before Singularity Charge is done, which should put some alarm bells running in Best's face here. He's got a robotics facility coming in. He says, well, the fact that it's not a vulture means it's probably not spider mines first. It is vulture speed, though. Dude, that's his SCV hiding down here is kind of amazing. I can't believe Best hasn't hunted it down and killed it yet. Oh, there we go. If he had gotten back around for another scout, I would have been very impressed, but Best is too good for that. So let's see if we get Observatory. Or, you know, a pylon. There's the robotic support bay, but here's the 1-pace push out. Dragoon dies. Marine siege tanks going for Reavers. There's a window. There is a window that Shinee is taking advantage of right now. For greedy Protoss who try to go Reaver tech a little bit too fast. Don't have requisite defenses. Best says, Apocalypse has a lot of high ground spots. I can get early hits off on you before you can even know that I'm there. So this is the position for him. 3 Dragoons. Dude, 3 siege tanks. Spider Mine's finishing up here soon, too. He just wanders over from this way. Like, yeah, I knew you were going to be there. I'm just going to come up this way. Spider Mine done. Spider Mine's done. This is a Spider Mine timing attack, basically, isn't it? These vultures sneak around behind. Throw spider mines down. Now the Dragoons have to vacate the area because they can't be there with their spider mines. And now the probes are kind of undefended. The Dragoons are out of position here. They got to fall back, but the second base is in an immense amount of trouble. What a slick move here from our guy, Shinee. Oh, yeah, this is just not how you do this. You don't win from here as a Protoss player, man. Not even close. Nope, these tanks, Dragoons down, probes dying all over the place. GG. What a slick little 1-base shenanigan remove. This Reaver can't do everything. You're asking the Reaver to do too much here, I'm afraid. And it dies. So yeah, that's it. GG. Oh, that last Reaver shot was kind of sick. It did kill one of the tanks, but more vultures are coming. More spider mines are ready to go. This siege tank casually has 6 kills. No big deal. This vulture's got 0. The Marines got 1. Good job on you, folks. And yep, 1-base attack. Bunker positioning tricked Best into thinking there was an expansion, and there wasn't. Terrans today tricking their opponents into thinking there's an expansion, and there's not. 6 stuff. Like, really, really killer impressive stuff here from the Terrans. That's 3-0 for Terran in this cheese comp. Interesting. We'll see if that can flip at any point, but so far, it's been great. What else do we got? Anything interesting in our score screen today? 20-13. Not as impressive as some of the kill-death ratios we've seen in the cheese comp today, but that's all right. Outspent here by Best. Got it done. All right. Next up, who knows? Maybe another PvT. I'll just pick something at random. It's Bisu. It's Calm. It's Citadel. Top left, it is Calm. A great Zerg player. Top right, it is Bisu. Needs no introduction whatsoever. Yo, hey, you ever checked out the merch at falconpaladin.store? We've got stuff like Robert the Zealot merch, Terror the Overlord merch, Steve the SCV. I'm wearing a Steve the SCV shirt right now. Check it out. We'll ship anywhere on Earth unless you're in, like, oh, I don't know, Syria, North Korea. There are some places we won't go, but vast majority of the places we will. North America, South America, Europe, Africa. Australia and New Zealand, Southeast Asia, Japan, China. Check it out. You can even buy stuff in your own currency. I know I have an international audience, so it's very nice to be able to buy stuff in your own currency, isn't it? Once again, no sign of moving out for a proxy hatch or a cannon rush or proxy gates or anything. Bisu's being like, nah, man. We're good. Probably going to make gateways. That's how I deal with Zergs, he says. I just make zealots. And unless it's Soulkey, they die. There's the gate. Doing its warping in thing. Overlord going to scout around. And actually, I think kind of hiding, isn't he? Maybe trying to hide from this probe a little bit. That's not going to work, though. Never mind. Okay, so now they both generally know where the other one is. Here at 1:30, which helps if you're going to be cheesing. If you're going to be sending zealots across the map, the faster they get there, the better. And Calm says, let's hatch first it. And Bisu says, yes, yes. Please, no gas, no pool, nothing but clean and clear drone production, sir. Overlord trying to hoof it over here and see what's going on. Might not quite be ready for this. We've seen Bisu defeat Zergs with 1 gate zealot pressure. Did it work with 2 gate against Soulkey? No. But, you know, it's Soulkey we're talking about. This is Calm. Ooh, we got a drone kill? Or what? What? Sitting up straighter in my chair. He got a friggin' drone kill. Calm's dead now. You lose a drone at 2 minutes when somebody is zealot rushing you? Come on. It's not 2 gate, but there's no gas, and I don't see a cyber core and probably expanding out of this. So it's not even really zealot pressure. Little tiny bits of zealot pressure. He's got making another one, sure. Like I said, I've seen him... Nice delay, by the way. I've seen him beat Zerg players with nothing but 1 gate zealot pressure until the end of time. And the Zerg player falls over dead. So, it's possible. It's possible this could happen. Pool's done. 4 sets of lings on the way. Maybe a bit of an overreaction. No, you know what? 2 zealots are coming. It'll be fine. You're not going to regret having them. Ah, drone dies. Zealot gets out of there. Oh, Probe says, get on my level, Zealot. I already have a kill. Zealot says, shut up. I have one too. Like, yeah, but you have friggin' Psy Blades. And you're not probably getting any more drone kills. Nope. Oh, good Ling. Micro, calm. Calm. That was great. Didn't lose a single Zergling to that Zealot. 1 drone. And then another drone to the probe, and that's it. This is a pretty smooth open. This expansion is pretty nice from Bisu, though. Getting a forge up, getting a shield battery up. He's worried because, guess what? You forced Calm to make a bunch of lings. And now he's going to come try to kill you with them. He wouldn't have made these lings normally, I don't think. But you forced him to make stuff. This is a pretty classic thing in StarCraft, right? Shield battery, though. Kind of fancy. Probes getting pulled out. All hands on deck type situation here. All right, here's the engage. Cannon is not up quite yet. Can't assist. Zealots are dying. It's a lot of lings, dude. Shield battery's helping as much as it... Not actually helping as much as it can. Why are you not healing things, shield battery? There you go. Tops off that Zealot. Has joined the party now. Tries to jump onto the cannon and just take it out. My gosh, that's always so big. That is always so big when that happens. Yeah, looking bad for Bisu, man. Lost that cannon. Lost his only gateway. He doesn't have any gas. He tried to go a little bit too greedy with the Nexus, I think, but he's alive. Dude, more lings are coming. This is the Soulkey play, isn't it? This is the, we're just going to show up and kill all your stuff with lings. Hope you don't mind. And then Bisu's like, dude, what? Honest, seriously? Come on. I can't lose to this twice in the same cheese compilation. My fans will hate me forever. Bisu! Oh, man. 2 games today. Bisu ends up going for zealot pressure on his Zerg opponent. Kind of fails miserably. And then the Ling counterattack comes and he dies because, well, first of all, again, in the game 1, not greedy at all. in game 2, too greedy. But the larger problem here is he didn't get a cannon up in time in either game. If you get a cannon up, it really shuts this down and forces the game to move in to a bigger, more macro style. I mean, the third base is coming in from Calm, so it's not like he's on 2 bases forever. But yeah, shield battery didn't help as much. Not that there's 126 energy on the shield battery. I feel like it could have helped a little bit more than it did. I'm not sure it would have made the difference between winning and losing, but, you know, every little bit can help in a situation like this, especially at 5 minutes. So yeah, I mean, Bisu just not getting a cannon in time after forcing a bunch of lings out from his opponent. The backfire here, the FAFO involved here in Bisu today has been pretty intense. So all right, that's a GG for Bisu. He's 0-2 in the Cheese compilation. Not happy about that, Bisu fans, but we have more Bisu coming. Maybe he can redeem himself. How's that sound? Again, these final replay stat counters don't... This is interesting, right? 21 to 20 kills on both sides is kind of fun. 3 buildings raised to 0 is a big deal, especially, you know, cannons. Then the outspend is almost too much. Just mining too many minerals here. Too many probes, too much of an expansion. Bisu got punished for the greed, and that's it. So, guess what we have next? A PVT. Don't go anywhere. Snow Rush Apocalypse. It's a Snow Rush Apocalypse, top side. We're going to go red here instead of brown, because it blends in too much to the background here in Apocalypse. It is snow. Usually he's blue, man, but he's red today. I guess he chose brown, but he's red. So bottom left, it is Rush. 2 ASL talents. You know these guys. You've watched a lot of ASL games with them over the last couple of years. So is it going to be another case of Protoss being too greedy in a PVT and then Terran shutting him down? I'm surprised at how few proxies, like 0 proxies. No cannon rushing. Cannons are proxy cannons in a cannon rush. No proxy barracks. A proxy hatch is kind of rare, right? So I didn't expect to see one of those, but I don't know. Is proxying out of fashion these days in Brood War? I kind of feel like it's still good. But maybe RJB selected those out, because we have seen a lot of proxies in these cheese compilations, and maybe he's branching out into non-proxies. I don't know, man. Maybe you can show up in the comments here and see. Wop, 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 wop. Gate coming in. Neato completo. And we're going to get a Rax. Look at that timing. 152. Bonk. Takes it down. What's going on in the world? The Minecraft movie came out. It's kind of funny. Minecraft movie comes out. Everybody's like, if your expectations are low, it's okay. Like, my boy got an advanced screening ticket from one of his friends, invited him to come with him and watch it. He's 17, so I mean, he's grown up with Minecraft, right? He was playing Minecraft back before I even had my first gaming PC. Like, that's how old this is, right? And, so he's known Minecraft as long as he's been alive, and he's like, yeah, I had a good time with it. And then it made $300 million the first weekend, and the backlash is kind of like, actually, it sucks. It's really a stupid movie, and it's kind of bad for cinema that this is making so much money, because we're just going to get slop like this for the rest of all time. So I don't know. I haven't seen it. But then he contacted me tonight, and he's like, hey, we've got this shared playlist on Spotify that we listen to when we're driving. And he's like, can you put this song from the Minecraft movie on the playlist? And it's this Jack Black doing like 80s hair metal song. And I'm like, all right, look, I know I've got old songs on that playlist, but they generally don't extend into 80s hair metal. I admit, I do have some 80s songs in there, but none of the like metal stuff, and certainly not hair metal. But, you know, he was insistent. He wants it on there. It's from the Minecraft movie, so it's on there now. Anyway, who's cheesing? We're going to show up with some Marines and some... yeah, there's a factory. Some vultures, some siege tanks. Hopefully this gets sniffed out by Snow and he doesn't just die because he's trying to go Reavers. Protoss is really having a hard time today. Which is so interesting because I feel like they have a lot of good ways to cheese. And they're just not succeeding with what they're attempting, and they're getting killed on the other end of it. SCV checks the timing and says, okay, that's not an X's first. It's nothing scary. Nothing economically greedy. All right, now he's expanding. If both players are expanding, where's the... Cancel this. Cancel this now that Snow thinks you're expanding. Do it, man. Do it, man. Ooh, good snipe there. Great snipe there. Come on, cancel it. Ah, no, he caught it. He caught a glimpse. So canceling it was probably a bad idea. This Dragoon is going to get the scout off and going to kill Marines. Dude, this one Dragoon is going to kind of win? Oh, no. Second Dragoon showed up. Dude, Snow's not going to win this with 2 Dragoons and an expansion. Like, this is not cheese. This is just me going across the map with 2 Dragoons and kind of winning. What? Killed the SCV building the command center? Dude, this Dragoon is going to die to an SCV or a Vulture, one of the two. But this one's still going to town. 4 kills on this guy. Snow, you are a monster of PvT. Unlike that maybe we've ever seen. He's 7 kill Dragoon. Command center, probably going to finish up. I imagine, I hope it is. Yeah, it will. But it's delayed like crazy. Singularity charge is finishing up momentarily. And a shuttle's on the way. Dude, 7-8 kills on this goon. He's got the range upgrade now. He can kite even more easily than before. Oh my gosh. Dude. Dude. These vultures are like, die, probes, kill him. Kill all of them. I like how this guy is like out in front even. He's got 15 hit points. 9 kills. 9. 10. 10 kill Dragoon. SCVs running for their lives, getting pulled too far away. That's not good. Oh my gosh, another 11 kills. No, GG. Snow. Snow. I hesitate to call that cheese exactly, because this was a very standard Gate Cyber Expand range upgrade play from Snow. He just happened to micro his Dragoons better than he usually does, gets an 11 kill Dragoon, kills so many workers that Rush taps out and wins. The counter here with the Vulture was, we actually need to see what happened with that Vulture, because I kind of feel like the probes played an important part there. This guy coming in? Yeah, he's coming in. Okay, so both Vultures are here. Oh! Did probes kill it? Nah, I think the Dragoon killed it. Okay. Okay, so that was cleaned up a little bit more easily than I thought. But yeah, Hero Dragoon has 11 kills. Might put him on the thumbnail. I'm just saying. Wow. Wow. All right, Protoss fans everywhere were like, yes! We knew we could count on Snow. We knew he'd come through for us, and he did. Yeah, we're getting Reavers behind this, by the way. That's what this little sparkly blue thing is. It's one of these guys with the vacuum cleaners on top. Incredible. Snow! This is why we know Snow. This is why you look at a Snow game and you're like, aha. That's what I was expecting. Yeah, 19-8 kill death ratio. 2 Dragoons did most of those kills. Amazing. Amazing. We're about halfway done through this cheese. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a blast to cast. Wow. Best in Royal, they're back. We're on Vermeer. Top left, it is Best. Top right, we got Royal. All right, Best. You can redeem yourself in this cheese compilation, number 12 for 2025. From Falcon Paladin. You can do it. I believe in you, man. So quick plug before anything really starts here. People ask sometimes, what's the best way to support the channel where most of my donation goes to Falcon instead of the platform that he's on? And the answer is patreon.com/FalconPaladin. For as little as $1 a month, you can support me out there, which is awesome. 97 cents of your dollar goes to me. That is by far the best way to support me monthly. And then we've got the options of PayPal, falconpaladin@gmail.com, and Venmo @FalconPaladin. for donations if you're interested. Like 99% of the money on those places go to Falcon as well. It's very low overhead on those platforms. It's nice. So, what is up, dude? Again, no proxies. Every time I load up one of these games, I'm like, you know, this is maybe proxy racks. That'd be cool. You know, Terran moving out, throwing down proxies in the middle of the map. Cha-cha-cha. Marines showing up at the Protoss base way earlier. I just don't know if Protoss is getting better at scouting or... Like, it's so hard to pull it off because... They just know how to hold it. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to ask RJB about this. Maybe talk to some Korean players and see, like, why are we not proxying here? Again, small sample size, and RJB could have self-selected out. Undoubtedly, yes. But, Best, you know this is royal. You should know it's royal. It's an incredibly unique barcode. It is. You should know. All right, so here it goes. Will Royal scout this in time to shut it down? I don't know. You don't know. That's what makes it exciting. So bottom right, no. And then does he cross-spawn scout again? This is a replay of our first game between these two. If he goes for the cross-spawn, it's flipped. He is. He's distinctly heading cross-spawn scout. Like, I know why Protoss does this. It's because if you get away with it, it's kind of a game over for the Terran. It's not entirely. We've seen Terrans pull this off. But the economic advantage early is a really, really great advantage. All other things being equal. Dude, he's doing it again. He's sending the Marine like he knows where best is, and he doesn't. He does now, but the Marine's already halfway there. This isn't map hacks. What is this? Is this something I don't know about this map? These maps? Can you not cross-spawn scout on this map? Or cross-spawn... I guess cross-spawn spawn on this map. At least Best is pulling the probes this time. He's not just letting this bunker get up. He is actually... well, he tried fighting it. He almost got it. That SCV is very injured. Got 10 HP on him. 2 more hits from a probe would have zapped him. Oh, okay. Well, another SCV is here. Zealots are on the way. This is what we saw last time. Zealots were on the way, but they weren't in time to stop the bunker. And when the bunker's up, it doesn't really matter. We're pulling extra boys here now. Extra boys. Yeah, that bunker's finishing, Zealot bro. You are way too late to this party. Yep. Okay. Now your Nexus is dead, and you got a Cyber Core, which is wonderful. You're not going to have range anytime soon, and the SCVs are helping to kill your Nexus because that's how far ahead Terran is after they kill your Nexus. Oh, man. Well, the Best is not instantly GGing out. He says, you pulled a lot of SCVs. You're behind economically. You've only got, I mean, okay, to be fair, like 12 SCVs back home, 13 or 14 of them. So he does pull all the SCVs back. The bunker's here. The Zealots, here's the thing. You can probably kill this bunker, but you're taking a lot of damage, and then they fall back to the second bunker, and you take more damage. But I guess killing this bunker means you can re-expand. Getting Singularity Charge. He's coming down, like I said. He's going to be able to take down this bunker. And then they fall back to second bunker. And then the Zealots try to kill... Oh, interesting. They do try to kill second bunker. Unload! Go back to first bunker! He goes back to first bunker! Oh, no! Well, somehow didn't kill any of these Zealots. What? This guy had 10 hit points. This guy's at 5. Interesting. But guess what's really good at killing slow Zealots? I'll give you a hint. It's on the screen right now. Yep. Oh, this might be your GG. This is just where you're like, I am never catching this Vulture. He's gonna kill you're gonna kill every one of my Zealots. Hold on. If he's lazy, though, if he kind of screws up the Vulture, well, I have to screw it up a lot is the problem. And then a bunker. Okay. This might be where Best GG's out. He might just be done here. He sees the expansion from the Terran. He's trying to expand as well. About halfway done with his. But this one's finito. I don't know if that translates properly to finished. Maybe it does. Spider mines are on the way. Are we getting detection for spider mines? The answer is that's a robotics facility. Yeah, it doesn't take that long to get a robo and an observatory out. So even if these spider mines... I don't know. This might be ended with spider mines, folks. I'm feeling like that's what we're ending this with. Really feeling strongly about that. No, don't put your spider mines out here. Put them in here. The Protoss is not ready for them. He's really respecting Best right now. I guess he wants to check and see if there's a third base. He confirms there's not one, which would be hilarious. Is he really not going to get any spider mine connections before the observatory? Really? He took too many hits? No, these guys are healthy. I don't know. He's playing this out like he wants to go to a macro game from here. Which I get it. His natural base was way faster than Protoss's, but Best does throw down a third Nexus back there, and the observatory is done. And the observer production has begun. Yeah, he's playing this out. He's worried about getting Reaver dropped. He's putting turrets up here and an engineering bay out there too. What is going on? Man, he didn't know. He did not know that Best did not get observers out until now. He could have run by with like 4 vultures, spider mine these dragoons, and all the workers die, and that's it. That is your game, but he didn't know. He didn't see it. Best, we're going to pull this out? We're going to get lucky? Fact. 2, 4, 5 factories. Turrets all. I mean, he's so worried about getting dropped, which is just not happening. He's just making ops. He's cranking observers out like there's no tomorrow. Getting a third base up fairly quickly. Not, you know, not insanely so. I love this. The obs comes in and is like, oh, you're just playing this normal. Look at that tank count. There's no... I mean, he would have known there's a follow-up by now. It would have hit. How is this turning into a regular macro game all of a sudden? What is going on in this match? Siege mode's on the way. Getting an academy for comsats. I guess maybe it's just a 2-base hammer follow-up attempt. Can Royal pull it off? Here we go. So yeah, it's going to just be, we're going to show up with 6 siege tanks, a bunch of vultures with spider mines, and see if we can kill you. Yeah, slow siege. Forcing the siege out, always good, always wonderful. The leapfrog is kind of fun here. Like, just the sound of constantly happening. Okay, he stopped doing it. Okay, front lead tank does get killed in exchange for a Dragoon. Best is trying to fire it up 5 Dragoons at a time. Making a Zealot as well, trying to get a flank attack. I don't know if Royal can get away with this. I think he waited too long. I think Best gambled hard. And I don't know if he's won. But these guys going after reinforcements back here is a great move from Best. Like, disgustingly great move. Yeah, that tank pulls back. He's like, I don't want to go out there. And here it is. Tanks in range of your observatory, not in range of the Nexus yet. I mean, the observatory is going to die, but I really feel like Best has about 8,000 observers, so he'll be fine. But siege tanks firing, slow zealots, not really the answer to this thing. There are enough vultures that all of these zealots are going to get obliterated. Trying to come in the backside and shut this thing down, though. Best might be getting away with this. No! What? TGG's out. His Dragoons are dying way too fast. And Royal pulls it off. 3 kill siege tank, 4 kill siege tank, 5 kill siege tank here. Yeah, too many vultures remaining, I think, and the tanks and the spider mines. Just a little bit more from best, maybe. Could have held off, but yeah, basically, this was one when the Nexus died. Royal had a perfect follow-up. He executed it, right? Went up to 5 factories, 2 bases, never even thought about getting a third today. And then just came across the map, no upgrades on his dudes, and said, we're going to kill you now. GG. Whew. So a little bit different than the first one, but kind of the same idea, right? Best getting murdered because he went Nexus first, and the Terran said no. 34 to 29 killed there in favor of the Terran. 41 buildings raised in favor of Best is kind of interesting. And then the outspend by Best, also kind of interesting, but needed Zealots with speed. Hard to afford that while getting a third base, which he also kind of needed, so he was in a tough spot, and he died because he was in a tough spot. So GG. Well done there. Royal and Terran overall are kind of crushing here today, aren't they? I'd say so. Got a couple more of these to go. Let's see if we can find out who's involved. Place your bets. Invader, Speed, Bisu. Who is the invader on this map? Let's find out. Top left, Bisu. Bottom right, it is Speed. Love Speed, man. Excited to see how he does here against the Elder Statesman of Bisu. Speed is a newcomer to ASL. He did so good in the last one, and he has moved on to the next stage of ASL, man. The group stages. Not in the group of death. That is Scan, unfortunately. He got past the group stages in the round of 16 for the first time in ASL 19, and he's in a group with a lot of players who will kill him, but maybe Scan can hold on. So let's see. An early move out. Holy smokes, an early move out here on this 2-player map. I guess 2-player maps are easier to proxy, right? Because on a 4-player map, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if we can find him in time for this build to work. But on a 2-player map, yes. So it's Invader. Is it going to be... I think it's going to be a gateway here. Because if it was going to be a cannon, there would be a forge already producing. But man, early pylon here. And... maybe it's going to be a forge on site? Nope, it's a gateway. The SCV says, what are you doing inside my natural? Holy smoke, Speed's like, pull SCVs. Pull them. Take down the pylon. Take it down. Why are you attacking the gateway? I think attacking the pylon is the right move here. So we've got 4 SCVs versus 1 pro. Bisu is very good at micro, but I don't think he can kill all of these SCVs by himself. Interesting. So we're attacking the gateway here. I guess it's under construction, so it has less HP than a fully warped-in pylon. And it's a race. It is a race to see if a Zealot can get out before the gateway is going to die. And I think Speed's going to win that race here. His name is Speed. What else do you expect? Yeah, canceling the Zealot. The writing is on the wall. Stealing the gas. And then throwing down a gateway out here. So we did cancel the... Nope, killing the gateway. Not a cancel, an idiot. Falcon, you have 3 brain cells sometimes. Marine production here. And I think Speed, again, is ahead here because the cheese failed. I guess this hinges on the Terran not SCV scouting. I guess it just hopefully doesn't get scouted because this is not hidden at all. Like over here, yes. It is hidden, but right here, can't get out onto the map without going here, going left, or going up. Oh, wow. And then throwing down an expansion right off the gateway. Bisu, man. Feeling bold? Feeling full of yourself here? What is going on? A lot. A lot. He's attempting to make up for the fact that his cheese got horrifically scouted and shut down. And recognizing the enemy doesn't have gas yet, because I stole it, says Bisu. Bam. Oh, then we pull the boys. Cool. Dude, this Nexus is the death of Bisu. It just is. It is the death. The end and the death of Bisu. Zealot's like, wait, what are you? How the? What? Who's come? I'm not sure if canceling this makes any sense right now. Cybercore. All right, it's gonna come down to worker fights, and there's a Zealot in this whole thing too, which is very fun. A lot of Marines are coming though. Oh boy, a lot of Marines are coming though. Okay, we'll let the probes attack. Let the Marines attack. Micro the Marines back a little bit. If they're taking hits, they're gonna die. Yeah, but if they're not taking hits, they are merchants of death. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, at the very least, this natural is going to die, Bisu. Just throwing that out there. Dude, what a weird game from Bisu. Yeah, no, absolutely not. No, definitely not. Marines do have to micro a little bit here, though. Hold on. 2 Zealots, kind of scary. Bunker going to finish, but Marines not in a spot. Hold on. No, probe. Okay, 2 Marines make it inside the bunker. That is acceptable results. Oh, 1. That probe's a hero probe. Hero probe. 1 Marine inside the bunker is way better than 2 Marines inside the bunker, and way better than 3 or 4. Dude, no, this Marine can't die too. Dude, SCVs are performing a citizen's arrest on Bob the Zealot over here. Like I said, Robert the Zealot merch at falconpaladin.store. Check it out. We've got hoodies. It's getting warm in the northern hemisphere, though. T-shirts, though, too. This is tight. This is a lot of SCVs getting pulled, man. This is a lot of SCV death. Although it's 24 to 14 workers. Terran's doing fine. Like, the death of this natural is going to take a minute. Guy's going for a Citadel of a Dune. Is he trying to make DTs to try to save the day here? That's not a bad idea if he can get there. Just not sure he can. Also, the factory's on the way, and spider mines are probably next, and... Speed! Taking down the enemy's incredibly greedy Nexus. Like, insane amounts of greed going for this Nexus, Bisu. I don't like it. Well, SCVs repairing each other. That's kind of nice. Can't repair the Marines, though, but that's what bunkers are for. You can repair bunkers. Hot pro tips from Falcon. He's getting a Templar Archives. He must be trying to get to DTs. It's a desperate ploy, but it's an attempt. Spider mines are on the way. It's going to be spider mining this whole thing up. And then the DTs themselves, they're not going to be able to see the spider mines. There's going to be no obs at all here. Yeah, I mean, I don't think these 2 Dragoons can buy enough time to get DTs out. That said, we saw what True Dragoons could do in Snow's hands earlier in the cast. Didn't we? This is not too bad. Aw, Spider Mine's getting laid in... Oh, he walked into the Spider Mine! Oh, no. GG! Bisu taps. He's making DTs, but it doesn't matter. There's Spider Mines right outside of his gates, dude. Not even fair. Not even fair. Beautiful. Perfect response on the end of it. Here from Speed, recognizing what can kill me here. DTs. How do I deal with DTs? Spider Mines. Got him. Get it. Done. Beautiful. This is why we like Speed. Speed does stuff like this. Again, this is the worst possible proxy gate maybe I've ever seen. I don't even... It just hinges so much on the Terran just not scouting at all. Like, racks... Building an expansion, hopefully not looking too closely at the gateway coming up over here. You know what I mean? Very, very weird. Very, very weird. But Bisu ends up falling. Protoss struggling today. 24 to 13 kill death ratio here from Speed. 5-0 buildings raised. And once again, the outspend, but that's not all that good in games like this. You don't want to have that many probes. You need more attacking units, more stuff that can defend you against the Marines and the bunkers and the vultures and stuff. All right, that's a fantastic, fantastic showing from Speed. Not quite done yet. We've got more cheese. Are you kidding? No. Bisu and Calm are back. We're on Neo Dark Origin. Top left, Bisu. And in the bottom right, it is Calm. Calm defeated Bisu once already today, so take him seriously, folks. He is the man. He has a plan. And he is ready to rock. Oh man, this has been a very exciting cheese comp. Thanks again to RJB, the benefactor of this channel, who gets us the best replays to post out here. It is always a good time when it's an RJB replay, and most of the time it is. So, probe moving out. Scouting purposes, not for a crazy Nexus first attempt against a Zerg player. It's tried against Terran, yes. But against Zerg, you basically die if it's a pool first of any kind. If it is a hatch first, you can get away with it, absolutely. But it seems to be a little bit too risky. Ha! Calm asks for a manor game. I think that's basically saying, please don't cheese me. Please don't, like, 2-gate try to murder me. And there he is. This is the gateway again. Bisu's going to try this again. He's going to try to one zealot at a time, take down Calm while expanding behind it and hope the counterattack doesn't kill him, I guess. Yeah, if you say manor game, that basically says you're going for a hatch first, doesn't it? That tells your opponent what you're doing. He was going to scout it anyway. Let's be real. Bisu was not going to be in the dark about this, but oh, it's the 2-gate. He says the 1-gate was not enough against Calm. Let's try a 2-gate this time. Let's try to get a probe kill. Again, that was real nice. We got a probe kill that first time. It was. It really was. Pool coming down. Maybe a little bit earlier than usual. Maybe worried about Zealot pressure because he should be. The 6th sense in his head is tingling right now. I'm reading the Caiaphas Cain novels. It's set in the Warhammer 40k universe, and he's a commissar for the Imperial Army, and the palms of his hands get itchy when something bad's about to go down. He has a 6th sense about danger approaching, which is good because he's a coward. So, Pylon getting thrown down. Is this like a... He just canceled his gas. He's like, wait. He's like, wait, do you have a forge? Are you cannon rushing me and sending Zealot? No. No. It's just two gates, man. That's all it is. Yeah, super injured drone running for it. Immediately, 2 creep colonies get started. I like the response. Zealot can shut this. Oh, got a probe kill. Got a probe kill. Got a probe kill. Got a probe kill. So he injures this one, then decides this is the priority, and now the Lings are like, stay away from our Sunken. Die. Oh, gosh. 3 Zealots hacking away at this Sunken is a lot. It's going to die. Oh, my gosh. He threw up a shield battery into the Zerg base. What a madman. I didn't even see that warping in. I mean, it's going to be depowered immediately. But, you know, it got some healing done on these Zealots. Their shields are topped off. Huh? Yeah, they are. That's awesome. Okay, now we need to keep the Zealots from getting inside the main base because they can't really do anything about the natural because of the Sunken, but the Sunken is getting some hits off. The Zealots are trying to stay as far to the right as they can. The more Lings popping out all the time. Oh my gosh, Bisu. This is just not working for him today. I don't know what the problem is. He's not expanding behind it. He's not getting any gas. This is exactly the build he tried against Soulkey that did not work for him. Dude, honestly, investing in a Sunken like right here would be kind of awesome. It'd really do a good job covering this ramp. You wouldn't have to fight without Sunken support anymore. And you know it's a 2-gate. You know he's not expanding. It's totally worth building another Sunken. Although, look, Soulkey didn't. So, hey, if Soulkey doesn't have to do it, I shouldn't have to do it either, Calm is saying. I'm not sure if that's true, but... Metabolic boost on the way. Yeah, Zerg players do like defending this with only Lings, but having speed is almost a must. Yeah, pulled entirely off gas to get that metabolic boost. That's about it. Lings on the run by, scouting to see. Okay, so there's no gas, No cyber core? This is just zealots forever? Alright, what if I killed some of your probes? How's that sound? Bisu is not down with that. Another pylon. Dude, Bisu is all in. All in. 2 more zealots joining the party. Metabolic boost kicking in right about now. Going to be impossible to catch these guys. Although they will aggro. There it is. They will aggro onto the zealots if you let them because they're dumb. Yeah, I don't see why this is hard. I think you just make enough lings. I mean, they're getting onto the bridge, which is making this really very difficult. Yeah, these lings, it's some bad control there. It's definitely some bad control, but he's going after this pylon with everything he has. Look at him. He's like, if we can kill this pylon, we win. This is the production. These are the unit production facilities for Bisu right now. These 3 zealots doing what they can. Great positioning between the 2 buildings as much as they can be. They abandon it entirely, and now the remaining zealots show up. The pylon stays alive. Wings getting all up in... Oh my gosh, really? No freaking way. This is the most non-guaranteed damage play I have seen from a Zerg player in a long time. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. He's not... Wait, 4, 3, 2, 1... 6 hit points! 6! No! These lings are like, get it. Get the Nexus. Get it. Got it. Oh. There is enough money for a new Nexus, but no! Bisu says, not worth it. Done. We're out of here. GG. He lost his pylon. He lost his second gateway. He lost his Nexus to this. Dude, Bisu's just having the worst possible day. The worst possible day. I am... Oh. Oh, calm. I cannot believe he went for the Nexus and he freaking got it. He got it. What an incredible play from him. He's also running back here for some reason. He's stuck back here, but whatever. Yeah, man, just speedlings. How do you deal with a 2-gate, everybody? You get, like, some drones and 1,000,000 speedlings and you win. That's how. Jabba. Jabba, jabba. Jabba, jabba. Look at that, 52 to 15 kill death ratio in favor of Bisu, and he lost. Because it was lings. Come on. 5-1 buildings raised by the Zerg, and an outspend once again, not great. In these shorter games, not good at all. 1 more cheese for the cheese comp today. Man, it's been a good one. Hope you've enjoyed it. Who is it? I'm not going to spoil anything. Let's find out together. Final cheese game of the April 2025 cheese compilation pro players with Falcon Paladin by RJB is going to be Snow and JYJ. Top right, we've got JYJ, ASL champ, and in the bottom right, it is Snow, not an ASL champ, but an incredible Protoss player nevertheless. All right, man, we're here on Retro. Things are fine. Don't think we've been on Retro for a cheese game today. Little mini kind of pseudo base in the middle there. Let's see. We're hoping for a Protoss win here, right? Kind of feel like Protoss have gotten bodied in this cheese compilation. APVM. Are you asking what the average APM is? Snow says DD. 350 for Snow, about 290 here from JYJ, in case you're wondering. Were ya? I don't know. Korean discussions happening. Somebody will be able to translate for us in the chat, I imagine. If you translate this conversation for us, maybe all the conversations in Korean in the cheese comp, I'll pin your comment. Therefore, all may be edified thereby. That's your vocabulary word of the day from Falcon is edified. Does Falcon have a big vocabulary? It's okay. Probably bigger than average. It's not like the biggest one you're ever going to find. Rack's coming up. Gate coming up. No Nexus first here for punishing. So Protoss breathing a sigh of relief here. I mean, it could make it into the cheese comp if the Protoss goes Nexus first, the Terran tries to punish it and fails, and then GG's out. I think that could count. So just because they're a Nexus first in a cheese comp doesn't mean the Nexus dies, I don't think. Although, I don't know. Nah, it's very possible. It's extremely possible for a Terran to fail. Come on. Somebody's got to win this fight. No? No. Okay. Quick factory play. Quick cybercore play. Everything's fine. Probe keeping the SCV out. But you can't hide the fact you don't have a second base. Nice juke. I don't know if he's going to get it. No, he doesn't get into the main. But, you know, the fact there's not an expansion, you know what this is. This is a cybercore. This is gas. It's going to be Dragoons. Fine. It's good information to have. Marine recognizing this probe is going to try to get up here and scout me, but if I get a first hit off, yeah. Probe's actually going to fight this. I mean, yes, you're okay, but with a little bit of micro, you're going to die. Green eyes and all. So, second factory. Feels like a bit of a one-base shenanigan replay. Out of JYJ, but it's Snow we're talking about. Defensive bunker in case Dragoons show up. I mean, that was tried against Snow earlier today, and it didn't really work out for him, so... maybe not. But again, Hero Dragoon back there. Heroic Dragoon. The 300 plus APM. Always good to see. So yeah, this is just going to be our guy JYJ going for a 2-fac siege tank, probably a couple of vultures, maybe some marines. Kind of a 2-base timing attack here. We'll see how Snow does about it. Again, Snow's a monster. You know it's Snow because he's playing under his incredibly prolific Snow1 name. Man, Siege Tank moving down by himself seems really antsy. I don't think I like that. He doesn't either. He's going to back it out and be like, hang on. Just trying to see if anybody's parked up here is all. Yeah, Vulture speed on the way. Another Siege Tank coming in. We don't even have any Vultures yet, so giving them Vulture speed's a little bit interesting. There you go. Vultures 2 at a time. Spider-Mine's getting researched here too. Let's see where the detection threshold is here from Snow. Nothing yet. Now, what you can do is incredibly sneaky and tricky Dragoon micro. Trigger the Spider-Mine, step back, kill the Spider-Mine before it hits your Dragoons. It's tough. But Snow is in the elite echelon of players who can do it. Oh my gosh, he found... that bunker is empty, man. Get it. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that it's empty. He's waiting for range to finish. And he's getting up. He has to read this. He's not. JYJ has arrived at your natural base with 3 siege tanks. Oops. Snow's like, counterattack, get inside the main. Spider-Mine. Ugh. Connection doesn't kill the Dragoon. Chaos on the other side of the map as well. Probe's dying at an alarming rate here. There's a shuttle. There's a Reaver on the way, but it's not here yet. Dragoon dies. These guys now coming home to try to deal with this. Not looking good for anybody. Spider-Mine connects. Snow! GG's out, and JYJ takes him down in 6-14, and he just got snuck right on by. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks, man. I don't know if it matters that he thought the bunker was full, because it wasn't. But I think maybe he just didn't see. He just didn't see these guys take this roundabout path over this way. Sneak on down. It's like a Soulkey move, right? You take a roundabout path. You be where Snow doesn't expect you to be with something he doesn't expect you to have, and you can take him down. That's exactly what JY did there. So that's why this guy is an ASL champ, right? That's why he's an ASL 19. He's very capable of stuff like this. He can take down players like Snow, and he did here. So good end game there. JYJ with the sneaky play right out of an ASL caliber sneak. Loving it. And Protoss falls again. Protoss got a couple wins today. They weren't entirely bereft of victories. That's all right. 16-9 kill deaths here from our guy JYJ. And once again, the outspend by the Protoss, which isn't good in games like this. Oh, boy. Well, that was awesome. I mean, that was really, 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 really good showing there of cheese from our guy, RJB, sending them in. Thanks again, RJB. Check him out. He's got a YouTube channel. You know that. And thanks for being here at the Falcon Paladin channel as well. Views are a bit down in 2025 as I'm ramping up production, so I don't know what's going on. But thanks for being here. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed the StarCraft. I had a super fun time casting it. And that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of the Cheese compilation for Brood War for April 2025. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thanks so much for watching, and you can take care of yourself.